All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the new year off with a bang. Arise, my pretties. Arise. Oh my god. Jeez. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. Keep going. Keep going. Oh my god, that's so blinding. Wee. Oh. Oh my god. These fireworks are amazing. Sheesh. Oh, you can't even see what the hell's going on anymore. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. It's still going. It's still going. Even more. Yes. This right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Satisfactory. If Satisfactory was a fireworks simulator. Oh my god, is that beautiful. It's like a wallpaper now. Sheesh. Oh, that is glorious. Is this done yet? I don't think I ever want it to end. And after I say that, now it's over. Way to jinx it, Chaos. Awesome. So it turns out there's something really funny. If you load it in a game and you put down some stuff, well, they all apparently go off at the same time. Oh, jeez. That is bright. Oh. That was amazing. What's going on, everybody? I'm Drawing Chaos here with another Satisfactory video. Hooray! And in today's video, oh my god, with a new year comes a new plan. Check out what is going on. So the real question is, what the hell is this? What happened? What happened? And to answer that question, we have to go back in time. Back to a time in the past. Woo. Oh, that's so cool. Here we go. Back in the day. Back in simpler times. Back when we only had so many numbers unlocked. We didn't even have number 25. So if you recall correctly, last episode I was doing some Christmas stuff, but before that I was working on this wonderful, beautiful little house I had here over in the Red Forest. Currently the house is half done, and of course it's only like a quarter of the way furnished, but it is coming underway very well. If we take a look inside, you can see that some of the stuff is still empty, of course. Especially the kitchen stuff. That is empty. Dang it. But at least the living room and all that has been taken care of. I even have my king-size seat for when I have my wonderful meal. And I made it a little bit more Christmassy. I'm going to keep this up all year round because it just looks so good. So this was a episode before the last episode where I was making a pretty little house. Oh, and I did put some stuff on here that I didn't show off. I was making a little fire pit out here. And then of course I have to lower this down, unfortunately, a little too tall. But this was, what do you want to call it? This is my nice patio set, and then of course I got the lounge chairs over here, and a nice little bench. Sure, why not? Oh my god, but you gotta see this. This is so cool. Slide over here with me. I made a grill. And it looks so good. I love it. It's amazing. And I even put these white lines on here, so it's just one L, and it looks like handlebars that you can open this up. This thing looks phenomenal. I love it. Oh, and to do this one, so this one over here, I put the radioactive symbol, and that was it. What did I do? What did I do? How did I get those lines? Oh, text. Here we go. Wow, that didn't load? That was weird. All I did was put these lines over here and just kind of spaced them out, and it gave me this weird, cool pattern. And it works really great. As long as you make sure that it's rotated the proper way, you're all set. So that's my beautiful home away from home, and it's coming along quite nicely. But alas, there was another video that was after this. And that was the Christmas finale! Or special? Yes, my nice Christmas special. And in this Christmas finale, I made the ultimate Christmas factory. I added in everything and anything you can think of Christmas related, and was able to create this beautiful monstrosity of a factory. Yes, this is Christmas cheer. Oh, and one of my favorite things out of everything that I made in the Christmas thing was my nice light tree. Oh, it looks so amazing. This screams Christmas cheer all year round, because that's where it's going to stay all year round. But alas, this building is not enough for me. I need more, more amazing things. And now that I have this beautiful, wonderful, giant clock tower completely finished, as well as my cathedral-type space elevator, I was trying to think, what is the next step? What are we gonna do? And I've decided, new year, new plan. Take a look at this space over here. So in this nice open area over here, if you've never been over here, this is the north side of the map, and everything over here is just a giant white wasteland. Unfortunately, this giant rock over here looks like boop, but there is so much free real estate out here, it is not even funny. Although it sounds like running water under here for some reason. I don't know why, as everything should just be, you know, completely flat. If you remember, this is where I built my pyramid of power, and this is where the next step of my phase is going to be. See, what I thought would be great over here, what I thought would be amazing, is what if we built the City of Chaos? But that's just a pipe dream, right? We still gotta start it somehow. So first things first is I need an entrance. How am I gonna get into here? How is it all gonna start? And this, I have an idea. See, I want to build stairs. Wait a minute. Hold on. Much better. I am in the midst of building stairs, but not just any stairs. I want to build curved stairs. Look at this. This is insane. Do you want to know how this works? Okay, so we're going to take this beam and we're going to delete this beam. We're going to grab another beam and then I'm going to have it go right here. And then I need it to be freeform. So now what I do is I just put it over one. Then I grab one of these and I put this over and this over. And voila. This is able to go over, I think it's about 1.28 degrees, so I can have a nice curve. But here's the problem. I have to make the stairs actual stairs. If you've never done this before, it sucks, but is amazing. Let's zoom this over here and give you a kind of idea on how it's done. So what you do is you take one of these painted beams, all right, and you bring it over. Let's put it back to default, like right there. Okay? Now we're going to take this and we're going to do, we need a 1 meter one. Easy, you know? See how it's, if I put it like this, it's on top, but if I put it over here, it goes in the middle of it. Because what it's doing is it's clipping to that beam, like it's connecting to that beam. And that's what we want it to do. Let's put this at default, and then it's on there. Now we need something else. If we go into architecture and frame floors, what we can do is we can put a frame floor over here. See that little bit of gap in between there? Well, if we take one and we put it just underneath right there, let's delete these. Now that is a very small step. Look at that. That is horrendous. Yay. But unfortunately, this step only goes up just 1 meter kind of thing. Not 1 meter, like 0.1 meter. And I need it to go up 0.2. So we go over here, and then we go back in here, frame floor, yada yada. And then I grab another one, and come on, right there. Then get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and that. So now I have a step. Unfortunately, I can't have all the steps on the same thing. I need it to go a little bit over. So one of the things is what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to have it go like, see where it's right there? if I move it one over, then it kind of moves it over. And then that's the difference between my steps right there. So I was supposed to do that at the beginning, but I didn't because I'm a fool and I don't know why. And then the next step you do is you go like, let's see, 1, 2, all right. And the next step is like this. Come on, connect. Now I need this one to go in there, and if I had done it properly to begin with, we wouldn't be having this problem. But what if? What if? There we go. I messed that up somehow. But anyway, you get the picture. It's really annoying to do, but that's how you get steps that are like this. They're really close together, and they're just, you have the base, and then this is up 2, this is up 4, you know, like as it goes up like that. And you can see one is thicker and one is thinner. The thicker one is going to be the one that you did the 2, then the thinner one, then a thick one, then thinner one, all the way up, and you have yourself stairs. Now you can do something simple like that, or what I did for each layer is I took this and then I went over, like so, and then I went underneath, then I took this and went on top, and then just dragged it all the way out, and then I switched between metal and concrete, and then that's how I'm making the stairs as they go up. So they're basically going to be alternating between each and every one. So to put this in perspective, I was lazy doing that. This right here. Now this is overkill. And I want the steps to go up at least one full foundation, the 4-meter foundation, and I think that'll be enough, and it should be amazing. Well, one eternity later, and check this out. I have the most beautiful curved steps you have ever seen. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, just to make these steps, that little curved section, that one over there, just to make this stepping entrance took me 5 hours. 5 hours just to make steps, but they look so good. Oh my god, they came out so nice. And then I put curved stuff over there, and I have like little spaces for the water to get through. And I'm just kind of winging it exactly how I want the entrance to look. Because I haven't really thought of the best way to do this just yet. But, you know, I'm playing with some ideas. But doing these steps, oh lord, that took forever. And to think I wanted to do some bigger steps over there. I wonder if I should keep them for the curved ones, or if I should just lazy out and do them a different way. Only time will tell. And then it was at this moment that I realized how much fun this is going to be. So I decided that, you know, we're going to go up the stairs, all right? And then I'm like, you know what? I want a fountain. It won't work, unfortunately. I wish it could. But I decided that a fountain would go perfectly right here. And now I'm playing with some ideas. So I got the nice curved floor, you know, that wasn't too hard. Then, of course, I have it ramped down, then goes to a wall, then ramps down again. And then we got some other walls down here. We got some concrete in the center. And then what I'm thinking is if I pull up the glass, like let's say I bring the glass up like this, then I could just kind of keep putting these on here at a 45-degree angle and kind of spiral them up like I used to. But I don't know exactly how that's going to work on how high I want to go for it and everything like that. It is going to be a pain in the butt, but I was able to put this part in the ground right here. Because at first I was like, you know what? Maybe if I just do the 1-meter one, and it's alright. And then I decided, you know what would be great? We just go for the frame floor, put like one on top of the other. And I thought that was going to be pretty good like that. Because the 1-meter one, I think it's a little too high. But this is not too high. So while I was thinking about how I was going to do all this, I decided to put a nice little railing around there. And I put this glass one over here. I think it's alright. But hold on, there's some other ones. Like, what do you guys think? Should I gone for the glass one? Wait, where's walls? I should probably be looking under walls. I mean, I could go for this instead. But then it's like way too thick. And then the only other one, maybe the frame one like that. I mean, it's a little bit more railing-ish. But then it also has like the color too. So I could use concrete. I could make it a different color. White, black, whatever. I mean, this one's pretty thin. Where this one has like a thicker frame. So I'm curious, what do you guys think? Which one looks better? Which one would you say would work better? The nice thin metal one, or should I stick with the frame window? Hex frame or frame window? Wait, is there another one? I mean, yeah, without the other stuff. I mean, I can go with more lines in between there too. And then, of course, you have only the one where there's no top whatsoever, which just kind of looks way too bland. Like, it just looks like there's two metal things there. But we definitely want to put a guardrail around that. Looks good. I'm going to keep the hex one for right now, and let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I also got to figure out what I want in the center of the fountain, because I was thinking something similar to what I did in my last playthrough, where I think it was over there, I had like a small tree, only this time I want to have a bigger tree. And of course, if I can do this properly, I could probably see if I can get this like wrapping around, but like more connected coils. I'm gonna have to play with that. Let's give me a minute, see what happens with that. Say hello to the tree of life. So first off, I connected the pad over here, so I guess you get like summoned here. What's that other game where you can do that with the roller coasters? Another Zoo Tycoon. This is like the summoning pad now. I mean, later on I'll probably extend this out and connect it to something over here. Maybe if I get rid of my tower. I doubt it. But for right now, I thought it was just a nice little summoning circle. And then I started working on the Tree of Life. Unfortunately, I was not able to make it like very intertwined, but definitely had a nice tree-looking vibe, especially where it kind of just comes down and splits off. Big pain in the butt to make this. So first you had to bring up, what was it, like one of these foundations, bring the foundation up, put walls down, start putting the pipeline junction on the walls. As you can see right here, I have these connected to walls as well, and then I would like bring them down and see how they would connect, which way, all that good stuff. Very annoying, huge pain in the butt. But I gotta say, it does look really cool, and I'm digging the white and black vibe. I mean, I could change up the color scheme, but I gotta say it's looking pretty good. Oh, also, gotta love this. So if you press X, you can go in your customizer or whatever, and then if you go down to patterns, I was playing with the patterns trying to figure out what would go good. So like the large crosswalk, basically you can turn them sideways if you want, whichever one you kind of think would look good. And then on this bottom one, I was going for, where was it? Yeah, this one right here, and kind of just playing with it until I got one I liked. And then it kind of looks like it's like swirling around. You know, it gives that nice visual effect of movement when there is no movement. But I like it, especially with the black and white kind of feel to it. Everything is kind of like crisp and clean. So I'll probably make another bridge going across here and then start working on the main entrance to the factory. I mean, it's going to be less of a factory and it's going to be more of a, what do you want to call it? Cathedral? No, we're not building another cathedral. We're building a city, and I want a main building for the city to see. Alright, it was at this point where I really just hated my life. I tried to make a giant circle. So, funny story. Remember how I was making the painted beams so you can go over like 1.5 degrees or 1.28 or whatnot? So, if you take this foundation and let's put it at the far end one. So the very last one, I think it's this. Alright, and then if I delete that, you know what, let's just get rid of a huge section over here. It'll make things much easier. Okay, so if you put the big concrete pillars, you put them like that, get rid of this, you take it, bam, right like so. Then we can get rid of this, and we can get rid of the beam. Then you take the beam, and you go from the center, and we have to go freeform. When you aim it in the center, you move over just one. Then you take another one, 1, 2, 3. Boom, like that. You take it. You put this on here. You got to aim it like the proper spot. And then you can put it over. And look how small of an angle that is. But it gets just a bit worse. So, if we were to zoop these two out, and then we wanted them right up against each other. So, that was 11, if you count the one that was over there. Then we're going to go out another 10. We're over 20 so far, and they are still attached. So, let's go. That's 5. And... oh my god, that's another 5. Alright, let's go out 10. Where will we end? Oh my... look at how far that is away. But look at how small of an angle that is. Imagine making one giant circle. That was what I was going to do. I don't know why. I don't know how. Actually, did I want to go out one more? Was it one more? Oh god, it's one more, isn't it? Or is it one more after that? As soon as I found the gap in the end, look at that. Look at that. That is so razor thin. So, just to give you perspective on how this is, from here all the way down to the end is 80 foundations. 80. So if you want to make the biggest circle, basically go from one end to the middle, go 80 foundations. Then when you get the exact center, so basically you'll have like 40 and 41, you're going to delete those two, and in the center of that is where you're going to put your center beam connector. Then you just bring out the beam and then freeform it one over like I just showed you, and then you're just gonna have to drag it out so far. But you can make a giant circle. A giant perfect circle. Unfortunately, I said screw that noise and decided to go a different route. And here is my, well, I wouldn't say much better idea, but here's my idea. So I decided to do the nice little bridge again, and then I built a nice little courtyard. On top of the courtyard, I had kind of a flat area, and we went upstairs. So many stairs. And I was tempted to make the round stairs like I did there, except for backwards. So they curved with that giant curve right there. And then I decided against it because, God, you know how hard that would be. That would be so difficult. And the flat stairs like this worked out so well. Also, a key thing to note is, if you ever want to do stairs like this, what you can do is you can put them up top, so that's one, and then put another one on top, and then bring it over, and as you can see, you have another one going there. So if you want to save yourself some time, you can put a whole bunch of them going up, deleting it, going up, deleting it, over and over again. And then you can actually build the stairs using that way, instead of having to do like I did before, where I just kind of made, what was it? It was like a 1 meter one, and then I had to go into like the architecture and grab the beam and make the beam, and then it was off by one. All that noise. So once you get the first layer down, you can kind of just copy and paste it going up, and it'll be really easy. But that being said, this is the idea I had for the base. What we got is we got a nice curve going on here, and then I want it to go up a certain way and then flatten out to be like a square. I want these to be curved over here, then go inward a little bit, and then be like glass walls so you can see through. And then, of course, the same thing on the other side. And then I'm still trying to figure out exactly how far I'm going in, because this side I got plenty of room. But that side, I forgot that there's some stuff over there. So I got to figure out what's going on over there. But as you can see, there's plenty of room behind it. But how deep we're actually going to go, we'll see about that. As for the little courtyard, I was playing with some stuff and seeing what looked good. Especially when you do some curves like this, it's kind of hard to figure out what would go good for an angle. One of the things I did learn is if you decide to do any of the ramps, you can put the corner ramps in between them, and it kind of takes up the space without it looking too janky or anything. Because if you put like this over here, then it kind of goes weird with the top part. And, you know, just kind of went with there. It's easier when it curves inward, but when it curves outward, that's when you get the problem. I might play with this a little bit more. I kind of feel like there's something else to do with it. And then, of course, I can figure out, like, what kind of stuff do I want here? Am I going to put, like, a truck just sitting over here, kind of like that? We'll figure it out and see what's going on. Yes! Here is where it really took off. Oh my god. Look at that. That is beautiful. But wait, there's more. See, I made this nice little entranceway. So all I did was kind of make, you know, pillars going up and then connecting like beams across here. Really annoying to get the nice angles going. And as you can see, it did not want to come out as perfectly as I hoped. But, not too bad, not too bad. I might have to fix that one. I'm going to fix it right now. Screw it. There we go. That is so much... well, better is a strong word. But anyway, so I thought this would be really cool if I made the words like welcome in the shape of like pipes or painted beams or something. Oh, but I can't figure out exactly how to do it at the moment. But I thought this would be great. It's like one of those signs you just see go across there. Also, I switched up the color scheme. That's right, I went into my Fix-It factory swatch and turned everything to a beautiful, crisp white. And boy, does it look amazing. I think it makes everything look so clean and futuristic almost. But anyway, let me show off what is going on over here. So we got the nice little pathway that goes over. We have these giant, like, what do you want to call them? Like signs, frames, artwork, whatever. I don't know if I should actually put like a word in the middle of here or something like that. Maybe if I go into like organization, I get like, I don't know, like a billboard or something like that. I could put something on the billboard as we go. But it does kind of ruin the glass feel. What do you guys think? Should I have something in there? Because I can have the same thing on the other side. And I could do the same thing over there. So that would probably be cool. But anyway, yep, I just made like a simple sign just sticking up and everything like that. I thought it looked pretty cool. And then, of course, check out this round area over here. Oh, this was fun. So I alternated it on how I did things. So, you know, you got the beams with the pillar supports, or the pillars with the pillar supports going here, and then it goes inward a little bit, and then of course you got pillar supports going all the way across. This section's just a little bit more in than that section over there. And then of course, as you can see in it, I tried to like figure out how I was going to do all the floors. But this was definitely a huge pain in the butt to get to. But it looks so good. And the best part is if you go far enough away and you stop being able to actually see anything in there, it kind of gives it a nice like silvery look, which is great because then it matches up with everything else. I'm going to have to find ways of putting more color into this. One of the things I'm thinking about doing is if I go back in there for like signs or something like that, maybe if I go like in the middle of there, maybe put like a wall here, I could put like a sign on the outside of that. So what are we thinking? Like just basic wall, something like that. And then go into organization, grab me a sign. Actually, it's going to have to be like the 4-meter one. Actually, it's going to be like an 8-meter one. I mean, that'd be if I did one like all the way across. That would be so cool. But I wish I had one like half the size of that or something like that. Maybe have a strip in the middle of like a blue light or something like that. Or even lights going up and down. I haven't decided exactly on how I'm going to do the lights. I did something like this, which is more like, you know, Empire and all that kind of stuff. And it looks so freaking cool. So I want to extend it to other parts of it. But I think if I build out more of the outside, I can worry about lights at the end. So another thing I added is I made this into a nice little pool as well as that side. So you walk on that and then you see the water, and the water just kind of keeps it nice and open. And then, of course, I did some really cool stuff going on here. Oh, this was fun. So what I did was I took this spot from here, and where it got in the center of there, I made sure it go all the way out here, and then I just made it go all the way over. And in between each one of them, I put in this double ramp. Huge pain in the butt, but what it ended up doing, it made this cool kind of like Celtic or like Nordic kind of pattern going across the edge. And I freaking love it. I don't know why, but it looks amazing. I was even able to do it up there too, and oh god, it looks so cool. And then the inside, of course, it kind of looks a little bit smooth, but I might have to figure out what to do for the little gap in between here. But otherwise, not too bad. Definitely comes nice and even at the bottom, which is really cool because it's a nice, perfectly cut. And then maybe I need to figure something out for the water here, and then definitely something for the water there. I only went with a thin little bridge, similar to the one that I made over there. So, you know, maybe I can have like a fountain dragon or something. Oh, man. Imagine like a dragon made out of pipes going across here. Oh, that would be so freaking cool. I'm doing that. If I can figure out how to do it, I'm making a pipe dragon. But anyway, on to the main attraction. Look at this. It's so freaking cool. So we have it all nice and rounded. Very nice. And then, of course, I put the struts to hold it up. And then did the nice little Celtic pattern going all the way across. As we have this giant, nice little circle held together by maybe a half circle would be the best way to say this. And then, of course, I got a doorway up here and a doorway down there. Looking really cool. Oh, this is definitely... I need to use this area for something. Like, look at this. I want to be able to look off here into the distance and everything. And this area is just freaking phenomenal. You know what would be really cool? Wait, where is it? Maybe it's under power. Maybe I could put, like, power switches in between all this stuff and have a power switch for everything around the world. So if I want to turn anything off, I can just turn it off from a junction all the way up here. Oh, maybe not. These things kind of do look ugly as hell up here. A different room maybe, but that would be so cool having them all around. Or at least like maybe from over here all the way over. Who knows, but I definitely want to figure out something for this area because this looks too beautiful not to use. But anyway, so far, so good. We got some good rounding areas going. We got the main structure right there. I think we need to go higher. This is pretty high, but I think we need to go higher. This building has to be freaking massive. I want it to overshadow even the nice little clock tower over there. That's how much of a important monument I want this to be. And this should be like the main building. And then if we do the cityscape, I can probably just have like city buildings going all the way down there. Maybe some on the left, some on the right. And then the same thing on this side. Some on the left, some on the right. And then this would be the main building, like the central focus. But anyway, there's more work that needs to be done. And in a split second, you'll see it. Oh, that looks so good from back here. New update! So, everything is looking the same, like usual. But of course, I went so much more higher with it. And I gotta say, this is truly, truly a massive build. Oh, just the front of this. This is just the entrance. This is just the entrance. So imagine, here, we'll fly all the way down here. You literally have to walk a bridge across into there. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's insane. The amount of detail that went into this is astronomical. This makes me feel like I was being lazy with that. That's how bad this was. Let's put this in perspective. Just to build this entrance. And mind you, hold on, let's fly fast so we can go around the back end of this. And mind you, nothing's really back here. This is all empty, hollow, and everything like that. All this area that has like flooring is still gonna be... oh, it's gonna be something. So all this stuff back here is completely empty. This is just the framework of what I'm gonna be building over here. All this is empty. So just the front of this building, just this alone, the entrance, took 35 hours. All this took 35 hours to create. Sheesh. That's insane. This put me over the 200 mark on my build, and god damn, it looks amazing. I'm loving it. This is going to get me excited to build so much more stuff in the future. Because my plan is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this going out, maybe have something curved over here, you know, maybe I could put the power plant. I'm going to put everything in this area. This is going to be a mega base among mega bases. And it's going to be designed nothing in comparison to what I've done before. So with this is going to be nothing compared to how this is going to look in the end. I just want to do one or two things before I finish off it, and I think we're good. Hold on, let me do something. And we're back to where we started. Yes, I decided to build these nice little fountain things, or whatever the hell you want to call them. Just kind of as an entry point and all that kind of stuff. But other than that, I mean, these things took forever to do. Just trying to figure out what would actually look good. I'm still not sold on them, so you guys give me your opinion. But anyway, I think they really do, so when like you spawn in here or whatnot, I think they really do help with the ambiance of the place. Oh, it's going to be so cool. I got to figure out what to do on that side. I got to figure out so many things, but I am loving what I'm seeing. Just freaking loving it. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for me today. I'm so happy to be in 2022. I'm so happy to be building this thing, and I'm so happy that you are here joining me all the way to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, don't forget to give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye, buddy.